Today's a really big day in my world. I'm so excited. I'm making my first gown ever. I'm using this reissued 1950s pattern. I believe that it's supposed to be like a holiday evening gown with a bunch of metallics, laces, tulle. But in all honesty, that's not the look that we're going for. I just keep thinking Mad Hatter, Mad Hatter. This pattern to me seemed like a straightforward gown bodice, and I thought that it looked perfect for my first try. Now I'm putting the pattern together and I ran out of tape and printer paper. I do have like 70% of it done, I would say though. I have all of these pieces done. My goal in the next couple of months is to be able to see a pattern piece that just says extension and know what the hell that means. Like, obviously it's for the skirt, but like, what are we extending? You know what I mean? And like, why does it need to be extended? If it's already like really puffy and tulle, like I don't know what it means yet. Which is why sometimes it's necessary for me to study the pattern. And that's what I'm doing right now. I feel so legit right now. I feel so professional. I love it. To be completely for real with you, I have no idea what the vibe is. I just keep thinking Mad Hatter. So, you know, crazy, wild. Take a deep breath and use your imagination. No color scheme is the color scheme. Because not all my pattern pieces are done, we're literally starting from the ground up today. We're gonna be starting with the band, which sounds like a belt, but it's not. It's the lower section of this dress. And it was intended to be used with a scalloped edged lace. Again, we're not using lace, but I do have this that I've been inspired by. So we're gonna make the band right now, and it's gonna be a little bit funky, and then we're gonna use this, and I don't know, what are they, pinwheels? What is this?
Who are you?
Here's my main wall of fabric. I also have a closet over here, but that's more like thrift flips, like clothes and stuff. This is mainly the fabric that I own, but since I thrifted, it's not a specific amount. I always have to be cautious of that when I'm making anything. Can't plan a whole project around like this color green if all I have is a pillowcase. So you just never know what you're gonna get over here. It's like Mad Hatter-esque of me. I'm obsessed. We're gonna start with this pink sheet. I have to cut 5 of these bands.
Bands and make her dance. Bands and make her dance.
I'm gonna pick different materials for each of these little swirls. Let's start from the ground up. I have all the pieces cut. This is about the size that I want for the scallop hem, so I'm just gonna trace it. I tried to go through my scrap cubby first to see if I have any long enough pieces to make the little roll-up things, because these are all too small. I'd have to sew them together. I brought out what I could, but everything else I'm gonna have to get from up here. I think I'm gonna cut these out first and see how that goes. Must be what they mean when they say opportunity is staring me in the face. It's Friday, April 18th. It's day 2 of making my first gown ever. After yesterday, I came to the realization that this is going to take a while, and it's okay. I'm committing to it. After this, I'll know if I want to be a dress designer or not, so we'll see. Stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Last night, I left off with making all of these to turn into this type of situation for the bottom of the dress. I think that I have 22, and I think that there's 30 spots for them. We're gonna start placing them though, and I wanna see how they're coming along so that we can move from there. I don't wanna keep making them if I'm not positive about them yet. Today's a fun day because we're playing. We're just gonna play. I truly don't know where to start. There's so many patterns and colors in these, so I'm just reaching down, and we're starting here. Woo! So here's what's happened in the past like 40 minutes since I've talked to you last. Lost my needle there. Okay, I turned my strip of fabric into a ruffle, and then I was going to, you know, twist it. Like how I keep showing this, like this is going to be seared into your memory. Well, maybe not now, because then I realized that my little scallops were way too small. Like, way too small. I mean, they would have to be like this big because they're just small. You know, you see them? My fist, it's like around the same size. So imagine trying to do like that big of a thing, you know, fist size. So I didn't know if I was gonna keep with the scallop thing. Do I make the scallops bigger? I ended up finishing the facing of these scallops just to see what they would look like, because when I almost did bigger scallops, I was like, nah, I really like this size. Like, this size feels correct to me. I turned the ruffle into a flower, but I had to do the whole thing by hand and then hand stitch it onto here. But again, this is the bottom of the dress, so I'm just not sure. You know, I could do something different. Hi. I'm not sure if I want to hand sew all of these flowers and then hand sew them on, but I might just stack up and do it. Let me think about it and I'll get back to you. First panel out of 5. I think that it's kind of ugly, but I also think that this is what the Mad Hatter would want. Like, I gotta remember that that's the whole point. And we're thinking like the Mad Hatter, so I'm gonna keep going. Who cares? I'm tired of thinking. Hey, it's Tuesday. I don't even know. April 22nd, 2025. So the last time that I left you, I believe, was last Friday. I was working on 30 of these. I was a little ambitious, thought that I could get all 30 done on Friday. Well, it's Tuesday, and I've gotten 20 of these done. I had to take a break because it was literally peeling my finger. Like, I've had band-aids on my fingers for the last 3 days. It's fine. Nevertheless, I do not mind, because as I continue to do these, they just get better and better, which has led me to want to take these ones off, because these ones are cute, they're fine, but they're just not nearly as good as the ones that I've been doing. Finally found my rhythm, and I'm really jiving with those ones. Not so much these ones. So I'm gonna take these off. And I'm starting to think that maybe putting the flowers on at the end is gonna be the best idea anyways. I'm nervous that it's gonna add a lot of weight to the bottom of the dress. So I don't know, I keep thinking about that. I don't know, but I'm obsessed with these flowers now, so they will be incorporated in some way. I'm still hoping that they're gonna be incorporated the way that I had envisioned them, which is like in each leaf of the scallop trim or the scallop hem, but we'll see how that goes. Also today, all of my paper and tape and printer ink came in, so I'm gonna be finishing this pattern, which I think that I almost finished it yesterday. I just have like one panel left to do, so I'll do that, and it should be a busy day for me. Adding your own spin to things sometimes takes so much longer, like extra days, because since I'm doing a scallop hem, I had to make my own facing. I had to sew it on, and then I'm gonna have to turn it out, and I have to do that 5 times over just to do a scallop hem. So yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining because I like to do this kind of thing and add my own spin on it. I'm just saying, it is what it is, you know? I'm just saying. Hey, it's Wednesday now. I just showered, but I have a lot of sewing to do today. I'm not wasting any time drying my hair or styling my hair today. We're just gonna let it air dry because I wanna get a good chunk of this dress done today. The thing that's different about like mass-produced stuff, this is gonna be like obvious, but to me, I'm just like, oh, that's pretty special, is like, for instance, this. So I finished the bottom hem yesterday. Like, they're all facing, they all look great. I just need to top stitch over it to make it look more crisp, and I'm gonna switch the thread out. I don't have to. It's gonna be the very bottom hem of this dress. It's a really long dress, and white would be fine, really. Like, it would be fine. I don't have to switch this out. Also, I don't know how this dress is gonna work out. So like, what if I end up hating this dress and I never wear it again? Like, what if, you know? So I don't feel like I have to change the thread. I thrifted this pink. I don't know how much pink that I have left after this, but still, like, the fact that I do change the thread color is what makes this dress even more special to me. Like, I feel like when you're making clothes at home, you're also creating the aura around it, right? Like, the attitude that you have, the intention that you have, the mood that you're personally in when your fingers touch the fabric, when they make the fabric, what you're listening to, what you're watching while you're making this garment. Like, you're creating an aura here. And that's pretty cool. So when I do little things like this, I feel like it's even more intention into the aura, because who's going to care? Who's going to notice the thread color? Only me. And That's so special. I finally finished the band. It looks so good. It's ironed so well, you just can't see it obviously like that up close. Facing and everything. Look at how cute the bottom band is. This is a small piece compared to the other pieces. I'm not gonna do an extension. Just that would make it puffier, but for my first gown, like I feel a little bit overwhelmed just because I've never done it before. So we are not gonna do the extension. We're just gonna do like a normal gown or whatever. And then I think that I'm gonna use this one. That does feel a little bit crazy because all these flowers that I've made are different colors and fabrics. See, I'm like really talking myself out of using this one, but I have the most random fabrics. Like the most random fabrics. This dress was not meant to go together really, you know? But I wonder if I have enough of that gingham. No, I don't have enough of this. What if I did a cream? What do we think about a cream? Cream could be really cute. Oh wait, I have this. This is insane, and this is kind of what I had in mind. It's so much work that I just don't want to use it on this project. Again, it's my first time with this pattern. We gotta keep that in mind. What about this? I thrifted this. It's really good. Like it feels so good. That's why I've been keeping it for something. But I don't care for the print. Like it's fine. It's whatever. Let's use this. I think we should have enough. That would be amazing if we did. Oh my gosh, we have enough. Honestly, I was debating on doing like a lining or anything, but this is such a light fabric that I need to, because this is way heavier and it's really going to weigh the gown down. I have to have something else that's going to keep it held up. For this lining, I am going to be using the cream fabric. It definitely is the same weight as this band or whatever, and it's going to look, I think, really well put together once we have that done. Okay, it's now time to work on our bodice. What do you think that I'm gonna do? Actually, this is YouTube, so you don't know me too well yet. I love to patchwork, so I'll just come out and tell you. I love to patchwork, so I found a lot of fabric that I used for the fabric flowers, and we're gonna patchwork a bodice. I knew that I wanted to incorporate some patchwork into this piece because I love to patchwork things, but you know, patchwork takes a lot of time. I obviously love to make things a little bit hard on myself. So we're gonna still incorporate patchwork, just in a smaller section. Okay, I've been cutting these out for an hour, maybe a little bit more than that, I don't know. But these are all of the patches that we have. I think that I got all of the materials that I used for the little flowers, so I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited to see how they all come together, because now I'm like, should I put the flowers in the top? Like, the opportunities are endless. I need to not box myself in just because I got inspired on last Thursday to put the flowers at the bottom of the skirt. We're just gonna see how it all shakes out, okay? But I'm really excited to do this. So let me make this bodice real quick. Bam! It's day 4. What? It's just like day 4 of the week. It's Thursday. Okay. It is Thursday, 24th. It's Thursday, April 24th. I finished the patchwork. This is the one piece. This is the other piece. All of the pieces are cut out, and I put the darts in already. Look at her. She's so cute. I also am glad that I went with this cream for the skirt lining, because we did the same thing for the top lining. It's time to put it together. I'm so excited for this. To be completely honest with you, this is the hardest pattern I've ever had to read, and I think that it's because it's from 1950s. It's just like redone. They do that with other eBay patterns as well. It's been easier to follow those because like, it was a skirt and a top. I've already sewn a skirt. I've already sewn a top. But for some reason, dresses intimidate me, so I think that I've built it up in my head. I'm like, these are so much more difficult. Okay, let me get a groove and going on this, and then I'll pull you in and we'll talk, okay? I just finished attaching the lining, and this is so cute, and on the inside it feels so nice. This is why you thrift really nice sheets, and I think that it was brushed cotton. Brushed is like the key word here because it feels not like cotton. It's so soft. It's amazing. But I'm a little bit worried because I don't think, will it? I didn't think it was gonna fit me, but at the same time, like, that's just me eyeing it. It's the boob part that always throws me off. It's always the boob part. It's like a little bit big, but when I put a bra on, hold on. I have an old bra that I used to fit with, so let's see. Okay, it definitely fits a lot better with that. Over here, I'll be putting in a zipper. I do think that I want to bring it in a little bit though. So I'm gonna do that. Gosh, way better. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see this come together. Okay, momentum is building for me, and as we keep going, I'm just like, this is gonna be way too light of a fabric to do skirt. I don't really know what I was thinking. So I think that we're gonna use the blue that I have. Let me go grab it. I really think that this blue will be good, especially after we did the patchwork. I just wasn't sure at first. Let me cut this into the skirt. Wait, this is so fun because when I was trying on the corset a little bit earlier, I was like, for my first gown, I really should have thought about a gown with boning in it, like full send, you know what I mean? I feel like especially because I don't have a ton to hold up, I love a gown with boning because it really helps my figure. It doesn't advertise that it's a boning dress, but then at the very end, it does give an option if you want to add boning into it. Apparently, it's like a pretty simple step, which I did not realize. I'm pretty excited about that. So I just ordered some boning off of Amazon. We'll see. Right now, I'm sewing the band to the skirt. It happened to be the most perfect amount of fabric for both of them. They fit together like a glove. This dress is coming together. It's meant to be. I'm so excited. Let's add these together. So cute. Well, see what I mean? This is literally so cute. There's so much fabric here. It's a lot to work with, so it like looks like inside out. But let me work on the lining. I want to put them together. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my gosh! It's Friday, April 25th. Phoebe has 2 friends over, so if you hear a lot of ruckus, they're probably gonna come right up in here any minute. Here's Phoebe now. Where are your friends, babe? So I feel like I did get really far last night, almost 2 o'clock, and my boning was supposed to arrive at 12:30. It has not yet, but it does say that it's out for delivery. So I kind of wanted to update you with where I'm at and then what I've been thinking, because as I worked all morning, I have had so much time to just think about this dress. So this is like the #1 thing because I keep talking about boning. Actually, no, this is the #2 thing. Something else is #1 for problems that I would love to solve. There's MJ's. Okay. And I put it all together before, and it's lined. It looks really gorgeous. And then the back. So it's like this, and then it's going to zip up on the side. Now, the other thing that I really wanted to talk to you about. I realized last night, this has full on lining in it. It looks so cute. I need to hem the lining. But look at that. Feels so nice. There's an extra layer there. Hi, buddy. I'd add the lining on the inside, and it's fabulous. But I also realized that this pattern the top layer was supposed to be like a really delicate lace. That being said, I do not think that I needed 2 layers. It's so much fabric, like it's so heavy, which feels great if this is gonna be like maybe a corseted dress. It feels like what a nice gown should feel like, which has some weight to it. But this is gonna be held up with a zipper and a top with no boning or minimal boning. That's what I'm the most, I think, nervous about, is how heavy this skirt is. The show must go on, right? I have to make freaking straps. I'll make freaking straps. I've really been nervous about adding the zipper in because it's just so heavy. I did finish the lining though, and it looks really, really good. I did sew the zipper into these two panels and then I'll sew the panels into the dress. This is how I'm doing the zipper. At least that's how I'm trying to do the zipper. Still don't have the boning. Okay, I got the dress on. Just before I show you the whole thing, I want to show you like this part. It looks really good except for I had to stuff my bra with socks. It's like pretty big without stuffing, but I don't want to ruin the integrity of the inside. I'm gonna get like a silicone bra type of thing to go inside of my strapless bra that I wear, because I do already have 2 or 3 dresses that I'm gonna need to wear for like bridal stuff where I already need to double stuff. Just I have a smaller chest than like a small chest. The dress that I need to buy cups for, it's like literally made for an AB cup and it's still too big. Yeah, that's what we have going on. The dress is the real work of art here. Like, if anyone really cares that I'm stuffing my dress, then like, you don't get it. You know what I mean? Alter yourself to fit the dress. You don't alter the dress to fit you, you know? I still have a ton of these flowers, remember? I love the idea of like doing something like this, or I have one of these, doing something like this. Still playing with, ooh, one on top of the other. Still playing with the idea of a flower. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with all of these freaking flowers, and then let's take it to better lighting. So